At 6, a night out for two teachers ends in a bizarre chain of events. Both teachers were fired, and now one is accused of pulling the trigger in an apartment complex shooting. Megan McRoberts reports from Indian River County with a surveillance video that helped piece it all together.
Surveillance video records 4 shots being fired inside the preserve at Oslo, one hitting a man in the back who Indian River County Sheriff Eric Flowers says was defending his family.
Just sends a message of nothing good happens after midnight.
Before this, Sheriff Flowers says these two PE teachers, Darius Cohen and Akua Hallback, had been out drinking, and Hallback met a woman he wanted to take home. So Flowers says he drove her and Cohen back to her place. For a couple of hours, Flowers says Cohen waited outside but needed to use the restroom. Flowers says Hallback came outside and walked back in with Cohen.
Except for they went into the wrong apartment. When they went into the wrong apartment, they went into a couple who have children inside of their house.
Detectives say Cohen went in the bathroom. Hallback got into their bed, thinking it was the woman's.
The wife initially was the one that heard them and alerted her husband. She started screaming his name, and that's when he addressed the one that was in the bed, and he said he was trying to keep him calm because of the children in the house.
Flowers says the husband got the men to go outside, but then there was a scuffle. A gun was pulled, and the victim, seen running away, was shot in the back. Flowers says Cohen admitted to pulling the trigger.
I was sleeping in my house, and he go knock on my door.
Martin Bargak says the victim ran to his apartment, and they called 911.
It's my friend.
Detectives later served a search warrant at the home where the teachers lived together, and guns were found, though detectives are still trying to figure out if they were used in the shooting. Hallback, who taught PE at Sebastian River Elementary, was arrested for drug charges. Cohen, who taught PE at Indian River Academy, charged with attempted murder. Superintendent Dr. David Moore says the teachers were rookies and new to the district. Both have been fired.
Very, very disappointing for us as a school system. There is no place for this in our school system. There's no place for this in our community.
Flowers also credited making those arrests quickly to a Crime Stoppers tip that came in anonymously by someone who knew their exact names and addresses. He also said Hallback could still potentially face more charges related to being an accessory in the shooting. In Indian River County, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.